Emboldened by the return of their heroic king, Varian Wrynn, the proud humans of Stormwind led the Alliance to victory in its war against the dreaded Lich King. While successful, the campaign in Northrend proved costly, and the humans now seek to bolster their strategic holdings throughout the world. Under Varian's daring leadership, humanity now braces itself for a renewed conflict with its perennial enemy, the Horde. Yet, as the great cataclysm rips across the world, familiar threats have once again arisen closer to home. It now falls to you to defend the kingdom and uphold the honor of humanity.
Let's get on into it. So as we are starting out here, we're going to talk to Marshal McBride. And he says, so you're the new recruit from Stormwind, eh? I'm Marshal McBride, commander of this garrison. Glad to have you on board. And he says, we just arrived at the time the Blackheart Orcs I mentioned to sneak into Northshire through breaking the mountain. So he wants us to go and kill some battle orcs. Oh,
Honor, friend.
just as I accepted it. Okay. That was one shot, dude.
What can I do?
And he says he bought us a little time, but we got even bigger problems to deal with now. And here he says that orcs aren't fools, they're sizing us up, making sure that when they attack, it will be to their advantage. So he wants us to go into the forest and kill some Blackrock spies that peer at us through the spy glasses and watching our every move.
Careful.
I don't need that.
The target.
Greetings.
Excellent work. You turn out to be quite an asset to this garrison. It's time for you to train. So now he says he received an urgent message from Sergeant William. Turns out the Black Orcs have hired a goblin assassins. They ambushed our battalion behind the abbey. So William asked me to send him a hero. You have to go. Now we have to go and help Sergeant William.
Light bless you.
It's like, okay.
Hello.
It's true, we were ambushed. I don't dare send any more soldiers out there and risk losing them too. I need a volunteer, someone willing to risk their life. And he says, have you ever seen a goblin? They're wretched little monsters that only love two things, gold and themselves. The Blackrock Orcs have listed 8 goblin assassins to kill our soldiers. If you look to the field to the north, you can barely make out their silhouettes sneaking about in the grass. And then he wants us to go and kill the goblin assassin.
See you later.
This guy's like goblins. Brother Paxton here, he says, have you embraced the holy light yet, sister? It is through the holy light that we are saved. It is through the holy light that I am able to heal these overly demanding soldiers. And it is through the holy light that you'll be able to venture into the field to the north and rescue our fallen brothers. And he wants us to use the book to heal people.
Have a good one.
Yep. Heal. I think you now understand the power of the light. The light giveth hope, sister, and the light taketh from the darkness. Blessed be the light.
Safe travel.
That'll teach those monsters. They'll think twice before taking another mercenary job for orcs. And he says, excellent work. The wheel's now officially clear. We'll take care of the stragglers. He wants us to go back to McBride and let him know the goblin situation is under control.
See you later. Well met.
With your help, we have managed to secure the northern and western sectors of Northshire. We still have a rather large contingency of Blackrock Orcs we have to the east, and they've begun burning down the forest. And since the orcs have been burned down the forest, they have taken over the vineyard to the east and are planning their final assault against us. They must be stopped. She wants us to head across the river and kill the rampaging Blackrock Orcs and collect their weapons as proof of their demise in return.
Be careful.
And Millie here says, times like these make me long for when the Defias were still around. The Cataclysm opened pathway from the burning steppes, and now the Blackrock Orcs pour into Northshire Valley. They have taken over my vineyard and are burning it to the ground. To the ground! And she wants us to go and extinguish all the fires.
Have a good one.
Alrighty. The Medivh Mog.
Light be with you.
The Blackrock Orcs will surely fall now that their main force has been defeated. Only one task remains. The rampaging orc horde is led by a savage beast known as Kurtok the Slayer. Kurtok is responsible for the recent invasion and must be killed if we're to have peace in this valley. So he wants us to go kill Kurtok the Slayer.
Be careful.
And Millie says, "Bless your heart, you're truly a hero of the Alliance. Though the land is completely incinerated and there's nothing left of the vineyard but ash and Durbis, I might still be able to recover, right? How bad can it be?"
Safe travels.
What can I...
With Kurtok slain, we are safe once again from the Orcish hordes. I will send peasants to the pass and attempt to steal the passage, so that no more orcs may come through into our territory. You have the thanks of Stormwind and Alliance, hero. You are now a warrior with proven interest in the security of Northshire. You are now tasked with the protection of the surrounding Elwyn Forest. If you accept this duty, then I have prepared papers that must be delivered to Marshal Dugan in Goldshire. And he wants us to go to Goldshire now. Shire.
Careful.
Off to Goldshire. Now, as we're traveling up the road, we see Fakan, and he says, "Every adventurer should rest when exhaustion sets in, and there is no finer place to get rest and relaxation than the Lion's Pride's Inn. My best friend, innkeeper Farley, runs the Lion's Pride. If you tell him I sent you, he may give you the special discounted rates on food and a drink. To find the Lion's Pride, it travels south along the road here. You can't miss it."